Danilo, welcome to Bespoke Initiative.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Andrew.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful shop. Congratulations.
Yeah. We're small but mighty.
Oh my God. What is that stuff here?
So we've got a humidor full of cigars. We've got a really old shaving kit from around the early 1900s with some really old creams and everything like that. We've got our different shoe soles for when we make custom-made shoes and everything like that.
Awesome.
So everything we make in the store is custom-made. So we actually don't sell anything that is right off the rack.
Perfect. And here's for shining the shoes?
Yep. So if a gentleman requests it or if he needs help, we're more than happy to shine their shoes for him. Even when a gentleman's in the chair, if I have a little extra time, I'll always make sure to shine their shoes so that they not only have that best haircut that they feel good about, but that the entire picture is full of
details.
Yep, it's all about the details.
Unique. We can't see that kind of service anymore.
No, we cannot.
It's very rare.
Yep, and that is definitely what Bespoke Initiative aims to bring back over and over again, is that very old style mixed with a little bit of new.
So that suit you fit now is
Yep.
from
So yeah, we make 100% custom clothing for men and women. So from, you see, jeans, we make suits, make custom-made shoes, overcoats, ties, pocket silks, everything. So yeah, my suit is 100%, and my shoes are all, everything's made here by us.
And this is for see what kind of.
Yeah, so that's, every single book has different swatches in it. So when a gentleman or lady comes in, they go through all the swatches and give Spencer an idea of, what colors they're looking for, and he's really able to pick out the right books to show them.
I love this color.
Ah, okay. Well, that's awesome, because we actually just got these books in last week. So
I love this color. I love this color. So you have here a unique place.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Congratulations. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. So you have Perazo also.
Yes. So the Perazo brand, being the oldest shaving company in the world, product company, when I was first in barber school, I'd always wanted to use the Perazo brand. So I had actually contacted Marco, and when I was in school, but I couldn't do anything while I was in school. And when we were opening up our shop, I knew exactly the brand that I wanted to go with. Their shaving creams, their beard oils, their hair products were all top notch. So,
For 100 years.
yep,
100 years.
it's definitely an amazing legacy to leave.
Let's shave. Let's shave it.
All right.
With Perazo today.
Oh, I love shaving. Oh, okay. So you're gonna put me on the spot. You want me to shave my beard up?
We can see.
I don't know.
Let's talk about.
Maybe in March.
Maybe in March.
Maybe in March when you come back and we have all the new barbers and everything like that. And then you can straight razor shave me in front of everybody.
Perfect.
We'll have a big party.
Let's trim your beard. Let's do a classic haircut for you. What you thinking about? Let's do it today.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it today now. I mean, it sounds like a great time.
Perfect.
Hey, I'd love that.
You wanna give me this one?
Oh, thank you
Perfect.
very
I
much,
can
good
put
sir.
here?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Okay. Take your seat, sir.
Well, thank you very much, good sir.
Make yourself comfortable in your beautiful shop.
I've never gotten a haircut in my own chair before.
Oh yeah?
Well, actually, no, that was wrong. Once before.
Oh yeah?
Only once.
Perfect.
Tie a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, please. Take out your.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So you have a beautiful hair, a beautiful beard, a beautiful customized.
Yeah. Thank you.
comfortable for you?
Oh yeah. That way? Yeah. Do whatever you can flip it in if you would like.
So Andrew, talk with me please about when you start in that profession, in that trade. It's a long time ago.
So I became a barber 7 years ago.
7 years ago?
Yeah. So not too long ago, obviously, because there's a multitude of fine gentlemen that have been barbers for much longer.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those things where when I was a kid, there was just something about the barbershop. That's where you went to shake a man's hand, learn how to shake a man's hand. That's where you learned how to play chess. Sometimes you learned how to drink coffee when you were way too young. Sometimes that was a place where you might have learned your first cuss word.
Oh, yeah.
And hearing the other gentlemen just talk and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But I always remember the barber behind the chair. He was a man of the people. And you know, he always seemed like he knew what to say or to give guidance. Like he was a mentor. You know, you saw people come in local government and ask them questions of what the people thought about certain things that were going on. So, in a way, he was the voice of the people. So that definitely drew me to barbering. And then, you know, just the trade behind it. It's fun.
True.
You know, we're able to change a person's day with a haircut.
Yeah, not only about the haircut, but what you say.
Yep.
What you say about what he live in that.
Yep. You see people come in as kids, and you cut their hair until they're grown adults, and then you get to see them change over a lifetime.
One time in Spain with the Gallego family.
Okay.
It's a family with 3 generations.
Oh wow.
Of
That's
barbers.
Wonderful.
And the father of Enrique Gallego asked for me, which is the most important client in the barbershop? And I say, everyone is important in the barbershop.
It's the one in the chair.
But he said like that. The most important is the bambino, children.
Okay.
The boy, because the boy you have more time to cut his hair.
Yes, that's very true.
So, of course, every client is important, but it's just a way to thinking about. Sometimes barbers don't want to cut hair from the boys. So, but also important.
We have some young men that come in. Most of our clientele is executives, CEOs, businessmen. So, you know, that was one of the things that when we started the shop that was so, I think, important to us was that I find that in this day and age, you know, gentlemen don't take the time to slow down. So, you know, whether it be work or family life or anything of that nature anymore. So, you know, being in the barber chair for 30 minutes to an hour, maybe a little bit longer, gives them that time to take a breath.
True. Very true, Andrew. Very true. So I know you receive here a lot of clients with personality, different personality,
Very much so.
different problems, different lifestyles, and sometimes the right word change his life.
It's true.
Change his life. The power of the right word. And I receive in my shop in Lisbon, Portugal. Sometimes people with bad problems, and after a good haircut, after a total shave, relaxing and talk with him about life, about goodness, about God, about love. The mind of the client like changed, and that is our goal.
Yeah, it is.
In the life, long people and serving people, and better when we do that and then make money doing that.
Very true.
So our craft is very beautiful craft. So Andrew, talking about your family, you say for me before about your beautiful family, the history about your family, and it was very interesting.
Yeah, so my family originated as Vikings, and then a battle was lost, and our family got sold into slavery. And the family got split between Ireland and Scotland. We were in slavery for 100 years, and then my family.
100 years.
Yeah.
100 years.
My family fled to Germany and became miners, and we then came over on the first 3 boats to the New World from Germany. To the U.S. So, we had the privilege of fighting with Washington in the Revolution, and our family then split after the war. My side of the family went to Owensboro, Kentucky, where we had the biggest coal mine in the entire Western Hemisphere of Kentucky. So we supplied all of Western Kentucky, Central Kentucky, Southern Indiana, and Eastern Missouri with all their coal so that people could heat their homes. The other side of our family created a printing company called Kurz and Allison.
Printing company?
So,
what time is that? What time?
So, I mean, this should have been then into the late 1700s, early 1800s.
So 300 and
yeah,
and something.
Yes, it's a very long time ago. To be able to know.
I had one straight hazer of that time.
Yeah.
1700.
Oh wow.
Was established that brand in England.
Okay.
So crazy how that kind of implement straight hazer fixed blade can pass along the time.
Yeah.
With quality, and we now utilizing in 2022.
Yeah. Now is that one of those types of razors that you will never get rid of because of how old it is?
No, I have a lot of straight hazers.
Okay.
And which one I utilize for a different kind of skin, if the skin is sensitive,
okay.
or if the hair is too much coarse.
Yep.
I utilize another one, so
okay.
That's why I have a lot of straight hazers, and also to understand how the straight hazers work on the skin, how I feel, if it's smooth, if it's more harder.
Okay.
That is very good. I think it's like a drink. A drink is a drink, but every drink have your taste, different taste.
Very true.
So this tree hazer is something like that. We say the Chavette, who we can need to change the blade. We need that is like a prostitute, because you utilize one time and you
throw it away.
Throw it away.
Yep.
But the straight hazer, the fixed blade, is like our wife. Is expensive. It's a good material, and we need to be care to the straight hazer.
Yeah.
So that is our philosophy about that implement, this beautiful implement. So this kind of implement pass generations, and this is tradition. You know, if you have tradition, we have what we call classic, and we want work with classic style. We want work in classic way. You know?
The classics are always the best.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The classic, the classic is not about barbershop or about the style of the shop. The classic, when we talk about work, we talk about a perfect way to do something. So that is classic. Some barbers in the past study and put in practice about the barbering and saw that is the way that way is perfect to do that, and we just need to reply and sometimes improve, but the base is always classic.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, at your shop, do you do a lot of your haircuts pretty much only scissors only?
Oh yeah, the client don't choose the way I cut his hair. I just talk with the client and say, what do you want? I want that and that and that. Okay, let me talk with your hair. And sometimes the hair say something different.
Okay.
And I explain to the client and say, hey, you want that, but your hair say that. So let's make it that way. Okay. So it's like when we go to a dentist, we don't choose the implements for the dentist. He just see our tooth and say, okay, let me do my work. And the implements, the instrument he choose, not our.
Yeah.
You understand that? So I can do the same with the clipper, with the scissors. But yeah, we do a lot of scissor over combs in our shop.
Okay.
Everything okay until here?
Yeah. I'm so relaxed, I just sort of want to fall asleep. I just enjoy this. I've noticed as barbers, we're always taking care of the people, but we don't always get to take care of ourselves. So, it's very difficult for me to cut my own hair. Especially the types of haircuts that I would want. Very intricate, and in the US, they really don't. They teach shear work, but they don't teach doing entire haircuts with shear work, which is okay. I mean, you know what? It's one of those things where you do need to be proficient in shear work, At times, are there faster ways of doing things? Yes. But I guess the question then is, you know, is it worth going really, really fast? That's why when we opened the shop, I wanted a haircut at a minimum of 30 minutes. Because, you know, so many places, they want you to give a haircut in 10, 15 minutes or 7 minutes or however fast you want to get it done. And
it's a different kind approach.
Yeah.
A different approach, because if the barber charger for a price who is very small price, he need to rush.
Yep.
But if the price is a little bit more higher, okay, he have time and the client have more attention for the details and have a nice experience. I think it's a different approach. And like you say for me before, the experience in the barbershop, I think, is more than the haircut.
Yeah,
more than
it is.
Take off the hair of the face. The face's hair. So
that's why, you know, it's one of those things. It's just like our name. I mean, Bespoke Initiative. I mean, bespoke is the name that is used in the clothing industry for 100% custom made for that gentleman or lady. And you know, it's just like in barbering, every haircut is custom made for that person, because no one's hair grain is the same. No one's hair density is the same. I mean, everything is totally different. So now you're offering a totally different type of experience, because you're literally catering every single thing to them. From the shaving creams to the haircuts to, I mean, even like you said, catering the straight razor when you're giving a shave. Like a certain blade will work differently than another.
oh yeah.
So
What is your goal for the future, Andrew?
you know, my main goal is to keep learning. You know, I know that as barbers get older and everything like that, you know, one of our main goals as barbers should never be to work behind the chair the rest of our life, but to pass on the legacy of barbering to the youth.
Like making disciples?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and teaching them the right way to do things, and the right way to talk to a gentleman, or, you know, just like we've got gentlemen that come in that are maybe going through really, really rough times. And, you know, we'll always ask them, Spencer and I always ask them if, you know, would you mind us praying over you and praying for you? And, you know, it's a beautiful thing, especially in the barbershop, to have that ability to, yeah, you're changing their life and aspect of the way that they think from a haircut, but from a spiritual standpoint,
Oh yeah.
you know, that's another huge thing.
Oh yeah.
Because the fact that they know that you're there and that you care.
That is love.
Yep.
That is love. When I do some workshops, sometimes I talk about receive the client, how receive the client, and sometimes if you tell me, hey Danilo, let's go some restaurant, let's go eat some good food. Like here in Indianapolis have the best chicken in the world, and I say, okay, let's do that. Let's eat that chicken. And we arrive and we sit and wait for the food. But the gentleman who's serving us is not good for us. He talk bad. His face is not good for us. You understand that?
Yeah.
The experience there is not good, but when the food comes, the food is good, but the experience for us is not good.
Yeah.
So every time I ask, you will come back to this restaurant or you never come back?
Yep.
The same answer, I never come back. Why? The food is good, but the way you...
It's the service.
Not
It's
good.
everything.
It's everything. So some barbers today is a lot about technique, about skills about, you know, fades, all these things, but forget about love the client. You understand that?
Yeah.
So sometimes you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 barbers in the same barber shop, and one is not too good, but he loves the client. He understands what the client wanted, and that is the goal. And the clients want him again.
Yeah.
You know. The client is the star, not the barber.
That's right. You know, so like in the shop, we give $5 out of every single service that I do into a charity account. And then we give 10% of all of our clothing sales into this charity account too. And you know, it's one of those things where our main goal is to create ripples that turn into waves for a lifetime. You know, this tiny little shop can make a massive impact.
Oh yeah.
In comparison to you have major corporations that aren't doing anything, but
true.
A small shop can, you know, support local charities, support the local community.
Some people say, if I win $1 million, I will doing that and that and that. That is a lie, because if
You'll be broke within a couple of days.
if the people don't do something with what he have now,
Yep.
he gonna do
Yep.
with $1 million. It's about heart, about decision.
You know, I sold my farm, I sold my cars, and I lived in the barbershop on a cot for a year and 2 months. And, you know, it was one of those things where, as children and as adults, you know, there's so much of like materialism where, oh, you need to have this, or you have to have this, or you have to have
Why are you doing
this,
that?
right? And you know, so at one point I got really, really depressed, but you know, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because God taught me that, you know, even with nothing, you have everything, because you have family, you have friends, you have people around you, you have church, you have your clients. I mean, you know, I told very, very little people where I was living at that time, and you know, because I didn't want to run the risk of driving a client away or anything like that. But you know, my true friends and clients that have become dear friends of mine, you know, they knew, and you know, it was one of those things where they would ask me, hey, would you like to come over for dinner on the weekends, or would you like to come to dinner? We know where you're living, and you know, we just want you to have a good meal and just spend some time out of the shop. And you know, I think that those friendships that I have, you know, those people have turned into family, because you know, they saw the sacrifice and the struggle, and to get to where we are now.
The Bible say that sometimes we have more friends more closely than brothers.
It's very true.
It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
So what you have to say is like, do you have a specific favorite cut, haircut that you like to give? That's just one of those like.
The beauty of our trade is that every kind of haircut is different. It's different when some clients show me sometimes pictures. I want this kind of haircut, and the hair is like curl, but he want the hair like not curl. And I say, hey, your hair is so beautiful. This curl, let's make something for you in that way. And for me, the goal is make the client understanding how we do and why we do what we do. And for me, that's the goal. But I love do long trims.
Okay.
I love because we have hair to work, and when you do something super shorter, we can see the movements of the hair, the fall of the hair, because it's too much shorter.
Yeah. So far. So when did you start? What year did you start traveling and taking classes?
I think is in 2015.
Okay. And how long had you been a barber before that?
I started when I have 12 years old.
Oh wow.
So now I have 29. In December 29 I make my 30s.
So where did you initially learn to be a barber?
So
was it a school?
When initially my mom was a hairdresser.
Okay.
So the barbershop or the salon with a lot of clients, and she say, hey, let's do the course 1 year, and let's help us.
Okay.
Let's help your family.
Okay.
And yeah, of course she paid for me did the course, and here we are.
That's awesome.
Here we are. Hey, tell me something, Andrew. You have some spray, grooming spray?
No. We don't have any grooming spray.
Okay.
Usually when I'm using the hair dryer, I just put some water in, and then I blow dry it with the blow dryer, and then I put the product in.
Okay.
And we don't have a hot lather dispenser. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Need to talk with Sheldon and Marco and see where I can find the recipe for using the Ferrasso lather in the machine. If you want to turn that down, you can. Do you know how to turn it down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you used one of those before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very hot.
Oh no, it's not that hot.
Okay.
I usually blow dry it on the lowest setting. So that way it doesn't scorch the hair.
Okay. Okay, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep. That was perfect.
There's the final touch.
many years have you owned your barbershop?
10 years. 10 years, Andrew. Go fast.
Yeah? Oh yeah,
Years go fast.
definitely goes fast.
I learned a lot in that shop. I meeting a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
making a lot of connections,
Yeah.
and that is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's one of the things that people don't understand is the barbershop is a major connection hub.
Oh yeah.
If a gentleman needs something, the master barber usually knows someone that does that.
Speaking connection, how you know about me?
So I heard about you from Sheldon, from Parasso. Sheldon had called and he said, I've got a very special opportunity with you. Not a lot of gentlemen in the U.S. are going to get this opportunity, and especially for one-on-one. And Sheldon and I, when I first joined the Parasso brand, for selling their products and just learning about just everything associated with Parasso, me and Sheldon really hit it off because he loves custom-made clothing, he loves custom-made shoes, he likes to look good and feel
Fancy.
good. Hey, and we just connected on so many different levels when we got to talk, and just to find out, just he's such a good gentleman, and and he works really hard. So, and it's amazing, how far he's come in the barber industry since he started.
So Sheldon, talk about us for you.
Yeah. Yep. So we thought that I definitely would benefit from this, and especially because of how much I love the true art of Italian straight razor shaving. This was the history behind it. And he told me about you, and he told me that you were coming in for 3 months, and you and the wife are going to be traveling around, and but not a lot of people were going to get the opportunity to truly do one-on-one and sit down with you. Yeah.
Oh, yes, right.
I jumped on it.
We're very busy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very busy. So, but for me, it's very honored to be here with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation. And when I see some people, some barbers who want learning more and more, I have pleasure and do that. But if the barber just wanted a paper, I don't spend my time in that.
No, it's just like your family started passing on their legacy to you as a little child, and sent you to school for barber.
That we practice, serve, and we learn. But at a certain time, I thinking I know everything, and in that time I just stopped learning. We start to grow and we never stop it.
Yeah, it's one of the things I always. A master barber never stops learning, because you can call yourself a master barber all you want, but if you don't continue learning and continue growing, well then what are you doing? You can't pass that information on and just be passed on. You can't teach.
True.
And I remember someone told me, well, anybody can cut hair. And it was really dumbfounding, because they You know, they didn't care about the art behind it. It was just to make money.
Oh yeah.
And that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's one of the things that are associated with the craft. But it's not the end all be all.
It's true. It's true. So we already finished, Andrew. I just now with a straight razor make your sideburns, lines around the neck, and finish your haircut with a beautiful and nice pomade for you. Okay.
All right. See, I usually use the cream.
Cream. Okay.
Yeah. So like.
More natural.
Yeah, I like that it has a light shine when it goes in, but then I also like that, you know, over the day it starts to dull out, but you can still run your fingers through your hair.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
And it also gives you a really good hold at the same time.
Good. The mirror is our friend.
Oh yes.
The mirror tells the truth.
That's why I have many mirrors.
We need the truth.
Exactly. That's why I have that mirror and I have that mirror.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can look at a haircut with your own eyes, but when you put it in the mirror, it'll tell you something totally different. And then, if you put it under a, whether it be like the photography from your phone or anything like that, that'll even tell you something even more.
It's true.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I know you guys are gonna sleep really
Oh,
well
yeah.
tonight too.
We need it.
Yes. Yes, we do.
A hand stroke. The same things, but same time different. Small one. Need some more work upon the letter. The stroke is for warm the edge and put the edge soft again
Okay.
and straight.
Okay. I love that smell.
And I love this smell.
You know, it's got like almost a little bit of patchouli in it, but then you just smell just the lightest. You just smell so many different things, and it's so delicious. Yeah, so usually, once we get the hot towel or the actual hot lather machines, usually I use like a clear shaving gel. So that way I can see, you know, if they have any nicks, or not nicks, but maybe bumps or anything like that.
Yeah, for your kind of skin, I am comfortable to do with pounder.
Okay.
But if the skin is too drier, I don't utilize the pounder. I utilize some more wet. Water is the base. If we have water, everything's okay.
Yep. Well, I mean, I know that the Barbershop talcum powder, I mean, that's, you know, that is a shave powder. So, you know, I remember when Sheldon was talking with me and telling me that, you know, one of the things that you may find is that, you know, you may do your first pass with the shaving cream, but maybe you do your second pass with the shave powder.
Yeah.
Hardest things for me to get for myself is right. I'm trimming my own beard, trying to trim over here, right there.
Yeah.
I call it the ticklers.
Oh yeah. The shape is square, okay?
Okay.
I take off all the volume,
Okay.
all the excess. We maintain the longest hair until the occipital.
Okay.
And I show you the silhouette. Is very important for the haircut.
Okay.
A good silhouette. So here your occipital, and he finish here. Very clean in the sides and the back. Very good connection with the beard.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
Square on the top. your side part, natural side part. Okay, begin here at the crown.
Okay.
Until the ender of.
Yeah, that's great.
You like the transition?
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
Cool. So with that haircut, with that beard, with that suit, in your barbershop, we don't need more. One moment again, please. One moment, Andrew.
Yeah.
So, I like a lot this time with you cutting your hair. For me, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
For trust and in my skills.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for cutting my hair.
The next step is doing your beard.
Oh, here we go.
Close your eyes. So for finishing your hair, I just doing something like that.
I haven't had the old school haircut like that in a long time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I like where you put my part. I've been
Natural
searching. I've been searching for that part for a while. But I've also just slicked my hair back for a long time. So I think once everything started to happen in 2020, you know, I just let my hair grow out. So, but again, it's difficult to get a haircut when you're cutting everybody else's hair.
It's true.
So, but now, do you cut your own hair?
The last
No,
haircut.
last haircut
The
you
last
did?
one, yeah.
Yeah.
My wife helped me,
There you go.
but he helped me with the eyes.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Oh,
But
that's
it's
awesome.
okay, she helped me, okay?
Yeah.
No matter what, but she helped me. The last touch, the last look for today. Here.
Wonderful.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
On the top,
Yeah. This is great.
the lines, very beautiful lines. Very good. The
Yeah.
connection.
It's just amazing. I love it.
That's it, Andrew.
All right.
Thank you very much again.
Heck yeah.
I appreciate your time, sir. And
Thank you.
I hope we cut your hair again.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe you will cut my hair sometime.
That'd be wonderful.
It was a pleasure, Andrew. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Guys, here we are in Indianapolis with Andrew Kurz. It was a pleasure for me. I hope you like it this time, that conversation. And I think that's it.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye. Good, good.